Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Cities Skylines. We're playing Green Cities. Firstly, I would like to thank you very much. I've had some very supportive comments on this series, so I'm very glad you guys are enjoying it. And as always, if you like it, do please click that like button and subscribe so you don't miss new episodes. Okay, let's get back into it. Some stuff is happening over here. We're running out of power, man. Let's have a quick look over here. Let's switch that back on. I think that'll solve the issues. Yeah, the issues we're having. We've got some big time problems with trash collection over here, and it's not traffic related. So let's make sure we get a nice big advanced incinerator over here, right? What can it handle? 60,000 a week. 130,000 a week, and that's like 72 and 24. So that's all good. Let's do place a nice big incinerator, and let's just switch off Anarchy. This Anarchy over here. Yeah, it's gonna fit actually quite nice over there. So let's pop that in there. A nice big advanced incinerator over there to sort things out. We're also seeing a little bit of crime hanging around, right? Are we? Yeah, no, trash mainly. Trash. On this side, what we could do... this is more... Look at that. Oh, you just gotta love the traffic, man. But that's what we live for. That's why we play this game, or at least why I play this game, is to do this, sort these kind of things out. Wow, it's a massive... It's all... Can it be? Traffic related? Anyway, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna extend our nice big loop over here and move our... So let's have a quick look at our bus lines. Just grab me these ones. So what I'm keen on doing is actually moving them over to this side. And why would they be running through there? So yes, please move this over here. Is that your last stop? Yeah, so fine, you could actually go in that direction. I also want to move that one. Thank you very much. And that's it. So now what we can do is we can actually create the one-way systems. So let me grab those roads that we've used. The one with the bus lane, right? 3-lane one-way bus bike. So let's do the upgrades through here. We're heading in that direction, which is good stuff. Good stuff. Let's swap that around there. Pop it in. Perfect. So hopefully we'll resolve that section. What I want to do is I want to actually improve what we've got going on over here too. So let's pick another road, something with a few more lanes and some bus lanes. Actually we do not have something like that. The only thing we could potentially do is... Do we have one direction with lots of traffic and another with less? Not as far as I can tell. What else do we have over here that we can deal with? Nothing much really. So we would need to see about using this. Yeah, actually, why are we having problems with emergency vehicles? They can use the bus lane. Anyway, shall we yeah, so we seriously have some issues over here. Alright, what's going on? Yeah, we'll need to upgrade this a little bit to get a little bit more traffic through here. As it stands, we don't actually have the option of doing a different one-way setup, but yeah, that's definitely causing problems for us. Let's try something like this, the asymmetrical road. Right? Shall we try it? Shall we try the asymmetrical road over here? and see what that gives us. It's definitely going to give us tons more capacity over here to go that way at least. So let's have a look. I'm kind of keen on the asymmetrical setup here. So let's give it a go, see what that does for us. If that actually does give us everything we want and more. Okay, we still got all of that happening. Still got this all signalized, and I'm hoping that'll give us more capacity to get traffic around here. So that's actually routing traffic through there. Okay, so let's I'm kind of thinking I'm gonna do a similar setup actually over here, right? Like something like so. Yeah, that's gonna give us a little bit more capacity around there. And then what I can do is I can grab traffic and make sure that we do that arrangement. So if we've got a dual lane turn going through there, that's good news for us. Okay, let's get that out of the way. I think that should be enough capacity to resolve some of our issues that we have over here. I don't think we've got a lot of constraints on capacity in this section, through this section. I think once we've cleared this, everything should be working. This is certainly working, a breeze. All of that is working. Yeah, I think we've resolved the most of this. As soon as we clear all of this, which should be fine. Yeah, my only question is that sufficient or not? And really, is the asymmetrical really an option over here? We're not getting a lot of traffic coming in this direction though, so maybe the asymmetrical is fine. Yeah? Yeah, no, we're not getting any issues really. What I am, however, concerned about is what we've got going on over here with the traffic. We should sort out that traffic a little bit. So yeah, the fact that this is the most direct route gives us a lot of stuff going in this way. Not that much doing that. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do a manual traffic light or not, or a time traffic light setup over here. So that's the one. Let's set it up. I will give you actually add a step. You will get a green light, and so after minimum time, so the minimum time on this is definitely about 10 seconds, and the maximum time I'm thinking about 25. After minimum time has lapsed, switch to the next step if flow ratio less than the weight ratio. Flow ratio more than 0, weight ratio more than 0, flow ratio equal to 0. Wow, that's an interesting one. Sensitivity, I don't want it to be too sensitive. Let's just go with what the standard setup is. I'm not too sure what that does mean actually. I'll have another look at that at some point. Okay, let's add a step. So this is red, this is green. This one can be a little bit actually I think that should probably be about similar. Same thing there, and say add that step. Oh, that's fine. And now add a step, and we say that one's red, this one and this one is green, and we'll do the same thing, and we will add that step, and let's start it. Right, so now with the green light running over there, ooh, that cannot be. So let's stop that just for a second, and let's edit that one. I don't want any of these on auto, so you can't, you can walk. Yeah, that's fine. So no auto please, no auto and no auto and no auto, but you can be on green. Save, then let's edit this one. So now you're running, so I am guessing, so I don't want you guys on auto, so now you can go. That's kind of okay, I think. And let's edit this one. So now when you guys are going, so let's manual all of these. This means you and you have to go. Okay, and start. So let's see how that goes. So we're actually getting that to go. See average flow. There we go. Now it's that one. Ooh, that one is getting a fair bit of traffic. So we've had some stops over here. So now, what the hell? We've got a pedestrian walking in the road? That's a little bit crazy, man. Yeah, we've got people walking in the road. Okay, and now we've got these two with pedestrians. Yeah, at some point what I should do is I should actually take out the pedestrian crossings and put some bridges through here. I think that's probably what's gonna be required over here. So are we getting the traffic to do its thing over here? Yeah, it is doing its thing. Yeah, I think that'll work. These two are actually this is getting pretty hectic now. Okay, you'll stop and now you go. Yeah, well, I think that's kind of getting everything in there, are we? Well, we've got most of it. Yeah, I think that's okay. I think that'll do the trick. I think that is covering most of our issues. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Let's get out of here. We'll leave that one be. Now, let's have a look. Did we have some issues over here, or has that been resolved? That's parking, all parking. Yeah, no further issues over here. I think it was all related to a bit of a clog that we had over here. What's happening on this side? We're getting a bit of queuing up here, though. Because it's the one lane through there, we are getting a bit of queuing through there. I am wondering whether we don't take out the bus lanes over here to make sure that we've got at least a little bit of extra room for traffic through there. It does seem like it would be appropriate. We don't have that many buses running through here. I wish we had a setup that actually could potentially give us a contraflow bus lane. That would have been pretty cool. And the road tool can actually do that, so we can investigate that option a little bit further. But I think I'm going to grab this one, and I'm going to upgrade these, just to make sure that we've got a little bit more room for maneuver over here. So what I want to do, I actually want to grab this tool and make sure that you don't go that way and that you go in both directions, yeah? Just so that we don't just squeeze everything into... Oh, I see. But because of the bus, we really can't do that. Maybe we can. Maybe it's okay. But we don't have a signal here, do we? Yeah, so no signal. So that's what, on like a yield control? Not sure what that does. Well, anyway, we're getting a fair bit of traffic in there. My concern is the fact that we've got one open lane here because it's not actually being used. Alright, but you should use it. So for the life of me, I do not understand why you wouldn't just make use of all the lanes. So that's the one thing that is a little bit problematic for this game, I think. And again, just the one lane. Just kind of the one lane of traffic through there. There's now a little bit more. Yeah, all of the rest is working. So yeah, it's not a big deal further than that. Okay, that's done. Any other issues, burning issues over here? Not that I can spot off the top of my head over here. Anything over here? Yeah, a little bit of this stuff over there. Okay, fine. So we've got some demand for residential, we've got commercial demand, and then we've got industrial demand, and we've got the IT cluster over here. We've got some low-level offices over here. And I'm almost wondering if we don't do a little bit more, but I don't want to get this area too dense just over here. But I'm thinking let's do another bit of office in this section. I think that could be cool. So let's grab this tool and let's not start it there, but start it all the way. Actually, let's go back on that. Let's start it there. Let's leave that open. Let's run it down here. And then let's have a quick look at pathways. So grab me a path, turn off the snapping. Run the path straight through there. That's pretty good. Run a path through there. That's going to be good too. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to run a path through here. That's cool. All cool. Good stuff. So we're getting some offices popped in there. What I'll do is I'll also add a little bit of a commercial piece over here, just the low density, and I'm going to add the one in here also. Alright, low density over there. Let me do a little bit of higher density commercial, shall we? Not sure it's required. Yeah, no, let's not do that. Let's not do that. If anything, let's do a bit of high density residential in this spot. Over there too, and maybe one little piece in there. Yeah, it's very basic residential area. So it's almost like a little park in there. Good, good, good. Also, this stretch could possibly see a little bit of commercial activity. All right, so let's pop in some commercial. All right, let's pop in a little bit of commercial like so. See if that fills out and into something nice. Over there, is this bridge getting a little bit of traction? Yes, it is. Okay, the other thing that I wanted to do is I actually want to braid this thing, because this thing has been bugging me for a long time now. It's really supposed to be a braid. So what I'll do in the next few minutes, finalizing this episode, I haven't filled in a lot of use over here, but what I'll do in the next few minutes as we finalize this episode, I will actually do that braid. Everything else is working now, is it? Or are we still experiencing minor flows of traffic over here? There's a bit of queuing through there. It's only a one lane, so it's kind of expected to see some queuing. But yeah, these roads ultimately could need a little bit more action. Police. How's our situation with police? That's fire department. Police. Yeah, where's our closest police station? There's a big one over here and a smaller one over here. Question being, should we maybe pop in an extra one, another small police station maybe over here somewhere? Mid of the line? Yeah, let's do that. See if everybody's a little bit happier if we add some more police over here. Just a small station. What are we doing on funds? Yeah, we can easily afford that. Okay, now, next step for us, I'm quickly going to do the braid. So let me pause this. Take the power line out of the way. I'm not sure we need that. Do we need that? Yeah, we do. There is no other power connection, but and I'm not going to run it through there just yet. And this is a little bit further away. Becoming a little bit more problematic to run the power through there. Anyway, well, I'll get to the power as soon as we've done the braid. Okay, so the braid is in actual fact the way in which we kind of get these to not to have this weaving conflict over here. So at the moment there's a weaving conflict in that these vehicles wanting to turn right and go into the roundabout as to cross over here, and these vehicles wanting to go straight to the rest of the city as to cross over here, and that's conflictive because the distance is so short. So what I'll do, I will take out this area. Somewhat like this. And the question is actually, potentially we don't even need a braid on this side. What I'll do is I'll do a braid on this side to show you the braid. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to upgrade this back to the 2-lane. So grab me my standard 2-lane one-way over here. Let's upgrade that. Not sure what's going on over here. So let's delete all of this. That's a little sign over there. Get rid of that. Okay, so grab me that one and let's upgrade through here. I'll have to tie these back in. And now what I'll do is, in extending this, so let me say, I'll extend it something like that. And to be very honest with you, this whole thing can go that one-way, big one-way road. Okay, so let me grab. So how am I gonna? Okay, actually go to these assets. Let's grab. So we've got a. Can we do 1 and 1 in? Yeah, 1 and 1 in. No, that's not gonna. That's never gonna work. Okay, 2 and, but that's not 3, right? That's only 2. So 1, yeah. So 2 and 1. It's not gonna really work for us unless we just do the 2. Okay, we'll just do that. So actually, let me claw this back a little bit. Gonna grab that one, turn it around like so. We will pop it. Oops. We will pop it somewhere in here. Right. There we go. So that's feeding into it, and then we'll trim that one just back a little bit more. And what we'll do is we'll go down from 3 into 2 again. Yeah, something like that. And now give me my standard 3-lane. So we and do turn snapping on. Snap that in there. So that's fine. And then we'll extend the 2-lane. Yeah. In there like such. We'll do the same over here. And now what I'm going to need to do, so I'm going to claw that back just a tad, grab the one-way, and what we'll do is we will, no, don't snap that for me. Let's take off the snapping, yeah? Do something like that. Okay, let's do that and let's see what that does. So if I now grab the 1 lane and let's try snapping, and let's do Anarchy so we can see about that. So that is supposed to give us access to there, but it doesn't give access out of there, so that's good. Now what I'll do is I will claw those. Okay, delete all of that. Perfect. What I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna go to the one-way, and I'm just gonna upgrade this section like so. So that is actually a little bit of a slower road, and then for the rest of it, I will basically tie it in something like that. Okay, we might tweak that a little bit, but yeah. So really, that is it. But I'm thinking this doesn't look. I think we need to push this forward a little bit, because there's not a lot of room. Even if we tie in here, that's going to cause our conflict there on the service road. So let's okay, so let's bring this forward a little bit. Yeah, somewhere like over there is okay. So we drop them before we drop the line before we Yeah, how's that? That works? That does indeed work. Ooh, there's one little sign that I need to get rid of over here. Okay, and let's get rid of that section through there. Okay, so now what I want to do is, the next thing I need is this one, which I would like to get fairly close to the action up here. Yeah, something like, say that. Good stuff. And now I will grab my highway connections and say, grab this one and say, oops, tie that in there. That looks pretty good. And now from here out we need to, okay, so turn off the snapping on this one and let's see, why are you snapping to stuff? Still feels like you're snapping, man. That's crazy. There we go. That's what we want. That is what we want through there. Is that? No, that's still too close. That's too close. I've used the same spot. So that's okay. Let's not do that. Let's not get rid of that. So let's just bring it forward a little bit and we tie it in there, right? Yeah, so that's what we'll do. This is also just standard 2-lane. So grab me my 2-lane. And the issue with this one though, I want this one to snap, please. So if we do, can I say something like this, right? So that's the move I wanted to make. Let's grab the mover tool and I want to just see about tweaking. Actually, let's tweak. So let's see, yeah, something like that's not too bad. The issue with this though is that it's 2 lanes into 2 lanes, which is never a good idea. Never ever a good idea. Same thing over here. We're not getting, well, we'll see if we need more traffic issues over here. So let's grab our tool and let's make sure that we put these guys on a yield control. So that's sorted out. Okay, now let's fix up that one. There we go. So that's sorted out. So let's it looks a little bit funny over here. I might tweak this between episodes just to make sure it looks better. So let's see how this goes. So these guys now don't have that opportunity. These guys do have the opportunity to go there or go all the way to the roundabout over here. Right, and merging in there, and perfect all the way through. So what this now means is that if you want to go to the roundabout, you have to exit all the way back here to go straight through and to the roundabout. And this thing is extremely slow now. It's a very slow moving lane that we've got through here. Oh, these guys didn't go to the roundabout. What's, oh, pause. I forgot I took out the power. Okay, let's grab power and let's kind of try and link that across over there somewhere. Something like this, and then yeah, something like that. Perfect. So that should sort us out. Ooh, I think we've dropped one or something. Anyway, that's gonna give us the power back. Yeah, sorry guys, my bad on the power. Get it back. Perfect. So I think that is solving that arrangement. Yeah, this looks terrible. I'll have to fix that a little bit. Okay, now let's do the braid on the other side. So this side I'm actually going to do a braid. And what that means is we will do a bit of a bridge structure. And the question is, do we structure the bridge off of here and drop it? Maybe we do. Maybe we do structure it off of there. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. So again, there goes my my power that I've just extended. So grab me. Ooh. Anyway, let's see about Yeah, so we do, yeah, something like. Okay, now what I need to do is I actually need to run it in there. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm after. And over here, all I need to do is take out all of this. That's okay, we can kind of keep that. We'll need to see what we do with the 3 line though. Anyway. Shall we trim that back and then see how we tie this one up there? Yeah, that good? That's fairly decent at least. So that's now taking it off of here. Ooh. We could even, instead of having this, have actually, hang on. So let's claw this one back a little and that one back a little. Now we take the 3 lines and we'll, yeah, this is not quite going to work the way we wanted it to, but anyway, we don't necessarily need that movement. So don't snap that for me. And let's see about this. So if we run that through there, and we, hang on, grab it. Okay, let's do that. Oops, wrong button. And let's drop the line again. So the same kind of line drop that we did previously on the other side. Let's make sure to do that over here. So let's do something like that. Yeah, that's okay. Now grab me my highway connection. Let's make sure to link these two up to the 2 line. Trim that one back a little bit, and then we'll do the 2 line. So we're not snapping, but that's fine. The non-snapping is actually working out better. So effectively what we've done is we've braided off of the bridge over here, and is that, yeah, that's kind of okay. That's probably dropped a little bit too tight over there, but that's okay. So now that means the big weave that occurred over here with cars going in there that way and so on is no longer there, because these guys are getting straight off the bridge, grade separated across that movement over there, and now they get straight in there, and we shouldn't have too much conflict. What is, however, could however be a problem here, and what I'll probably think I need to fix. So what I'll do is actually let's reconstruct this thing. And I'm actually going to get rid of all of this and do a little bit of a all of that, get rid of it. Now do a 2 line arrangement. So what I'll do is I'll actually tie off 1 line from here. I want to tie off 1 line from there. Okay, so 1 line and 1 line into 2 lines is effectively what I'm after. So as a movement, I want to do that at the same time that I am doing this one. So let's start by dropping it just a little bit, and now is that fine? How's that doing? Perfect. So that's that. Now let's see about this. I don't want to do that. Let's, come on. I hope you guys don't find this part of it too problematic. Okay, now let's not do that. Let's see whether we can have 1 line and 1 line into 1 line and 1 line into 2 lines. And I'm gonna kind of do it right over here somewhere. Does that work? Yeah, that works for me. Okay, so let me quickly move it, tie this one in a little bit more to this side. Okay, and I'm actually going to do the same thing over here. So where's my... Just do it a little bit like that. Perfect. Now grab me my highway connections one more time, and let's make sure to link that one in there, and this one straight into there. Okay, so now this is a proper braid, a real proper braid. Okay, perfect. Let's stick with that. Give me my 2 lanes back. What we'll do is actually let's so I know, yeah, perfect. How's that? How do you do that? Perfect. So what this now means is, right, so guys coming from here can cross the flow of traffic and go in there. Guys that's making this turn can either go out onto the highway or they can go this way, but no one that's here on the highway can still cross this flow of traffic. Right, and that is a proper braid arrangement. Okay, so let me, this episode has gone on very long. Let me quickly put the power on, and then let's have a quick look at whether this all works. So page up. I think that's okay. Perfect. So there we go. Power is reconnected. That seems a little bit problematic. Okay, so there we go. Some proper highway arrangements over here. So let's switch on the flow of traffic and see how all of that works. We should have all of that working fine. Let's speed it up a little bit and see what happens. Yeah, so immediately we've got some guys going in there. To be honest, we can even do 2 lanes into 1 and 1. I'm going to do that as soon as I end this episode. Yeah, just so that that's a cleaner arrangement. Yeah. All in all, very clean. I'm going to speed up the traffic on this a little bit because that seems very slow for a service road arrangement, but that's fine. So that is a proper highway with service road arrangement with least impact on the main highway movement. And that's what that is. Okay, guys, if you've liked it, as always, please give me a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye-bye.